Hello. Good morning. Being intelligent, I would have changed all of my setting to be in like blue. All of the scenes. But I didn't do that. And that's okay. Hi! We're gonna play Blueprints. And I'm gonna keep calling this game Blueprints instead of Blueprints. But I'm yellow. I know. Speaking of that, I'm gonna slowly do my thing here. I forgot to take my bubbly. I'm gonna have to go take my bubbly. Okay, silence music. Putting back the music in the game. It was at 7. It should be okay. And normally it should be that. So I know pretty much nothing about this game except that there's stuff about placing room and you need to reach room 46. That's all I know about this game. And that it's a very Myst-like. So this is why we're playing it today, where I'm supposed to playing Myst, because I'm still... I haven't started the process of reading the book. But I will. But in the meantime, we're going to play Blueprints. And I thought that the resolution was wrong because you can see like some pixels. But no, if you look at this text, it's different. So it's really the style of the game, seemingly. I had a big day today. Finished my minis and I had to search for like 15 minutes for just one asset, which I didn't remember where it was. And that's super dumb. Else I would have started at 8:30. So I'm technically late, but I'm technically not late. Cool. Before I forget, you go here. Blueprints. I'm going there. And I didn't check if I'm gonna hide anything in the UI. So we're gonna adapt, overcome, and start the new game. I have no clue how long this game will take me. I hope it's not gonna be a one session thing. Dog Bomb present. In association with Raw Furry. A game by Thunder Ross.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Blueprints. So in this situation, where the estate would fail to be given to the nephew, who would inherit the estate? Kitty. Give me your answer. Okay. I have an outside. Can I run? No. Can I jump? No. 49 is number. Pretty sure they will be. Found it. It's in the outside. Okay, but I'm gonna follow a little bit the story. There is no run button. Oh yes, there is. It's activated. Okay. Hello, hello. Birds, birds, birds. Lamp. Check control and setting. No. I understood. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holy. You may not remember, but I have fond memory of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intention in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine prints of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tool or item may be brought onto the estate from the house. From the outside. Hello, it's Yellow Blue. We're playing Blueprints. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. But why? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. Oh my. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same room you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert Sinclair. Okay, and I get a blueprint. You found the Mount Holy blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing Tab. This is the blueprint. The antechamber. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, with the entrance hall. We're playing Betrayal at the House on the Hill. Antechamber. From its root meaning the room before, all sign and path point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room resting on the 9th rank may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Oh my god, that's what I was gonna write. I removed the words from your mouth. Type blueprint objective, rarity not available. So Okay, there's gonna be la 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 la. Room 46, the mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair will. Name only by a number. Despite the house official blueprints only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that the 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate, is after all your bequest. Rarity rumored. Bedrooms, always. Green rooms, shops. Red rooms, exit. Okay. With that, searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 steppies. And I got out, so I lost 2 steppies. When you no longer have any steppies left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, thank you. I figured. That's a regular clock. I just need to soak it all in. Queen of... not spade. Diamond. Queen of diamond. Is there anything weird in the reflection? Probably sauce? Queen of sauce. Yes, queen of sauce. Ace of spade. Hello. Okay, I don't see anything in the reflection. We got flowers, we got clock, everything. I see the design of the doors are different too. So nothing on top, 3 bars. Like full size with something on the top of the door. Handles are different. Those might be locked and we might need a key. So the one I want, and I'm interested in this one. But okay. Bedroom. Oh god, it's really gonna be... Yes, it's really gonna be betrayal. Okay, whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steppies. Closet, there's gonna be 2 items. Or hallway. Can I consult? Yeah, I can consult the blue. Ah, okay. You put the hallway here. I was sure it was gonna be... And remember, close the door behind you. Okay, welcome to the hallway. Information. Door in the west wings are more likely to be locked. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna need notes. Notes time! Haha. Blueprints. If I remember, west, east, west. Okay, door west are often more close, and we add queen of diamond and the ace of spade, right? Pretty sure it was that. A wedding thing. Nothing more. Okay, So if I look at my map... Okay. No more info. So I don't want to go towards the west. I'm gonna go toward east. Trying to see if anything sticks out from here. So either a lavatory, that's gonna be block, or a pantry that's gonna give me 4 money, or a nook that's gonna give me a key. I'm more interested in keys right now. Do I have it immediately? Yes, I have a key. Is there additional knowledge? Yes. A journey noteworthy. As you continue in your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observation. A pad, scrap paper, or perhaps more fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I get it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm playing Blueprints. Yes, hi. It has been requested. It just started. That's ein radio-ish. That's not started. I don't have a jump. All I want to say is, you fell asleep in the breakfast nook. Is that wolf-like behavior? I don't think so. You have big brain energy tonight, of course. Okay. So. Purple bedroom. A pantry. Or the storeroom. Storeroom give me a key, a diamond, and 2 coins. What the fuck? Okay. Let's go bedroom so I can extend my journey. Ooh. Big brain energy. And a picture of someone with a moon necklace. Who are you? Who? Something under the bed? No. That's the clock at the entrance. I feel like a lot of things will make more sense later. Oh, there. Greeting from Reddington. What? Oh, is this okay. The trunk is locked. Let's use a key. Oh, diamond. Okay, cool. I found gems. I cut gems. I see a lot of of perspective pieces of decor. And I don't know if I'm supposed to note that yet. Okay. So we are going towards a side. I hope the house. Greeting from Reddington. Is that an anagram for something? There is no mirror in the mirror. This is a thing. Lavatory in the chapel. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 money. What happens if I don't have money? What happens if I don't have money? Let's test it. It's early. Nothing. It's the perfect moment to be poor. Lady with the maid, 5. Oh. Okay. Farmer 1. Okay. I mean, Betrayal also has a lot of weird architecture. 2 is cook. No, 3 looks like farmer. 1 would be... One would be gardener. I would say more. One farmer is gonna be 3. Which could help, because those could represent room for later. Maid is 5. 4 is... I would say that's also a maid, but that's a chimney cleaner. You're pretty good on steps and jams. I hope so. I didn't use steps with a thing, so I stepped out and I stepped back in and I lost my first 2 steps. Because outside is room, you know? Is it time yet? Are you streaming tonight, Aquan? Yes, you got the VIP, of course. And then it's jockey. Couple. Okay, we got candles. We got a white bishop. There was a piece of chess in all the room. That's also a thing I noted. There's something weird somewhere in there. Can I go behind? No. There's another window thing behind there that I cannot see. Okay. The door here's are the same. I'm gonna try to go here. So I've opened 1, 2, 3, 4, just basically 4 rooms that I open. The guest bedroom would give me a lot of things. The corridor is always left unlocked. Interesting. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go corridor and try to link back to the entrance hall. The corridor is always left unlocked. That's a weird one. And I can see outside because it's on the side of the house. Colonel Mustard in the corridor with a chandelier. A car? Are the rooms gonna be different depending on where you are? There's different hat in those rooms of different color. A cart, a car, a candelabra, box. Okay. Okay. Key for sales for the parlor. Of course I'm gonna put a parlor. It's the perfect size and there's a puzzle piece. Key for sales and exchange of gems. Uncut gems. Oh, and when I'll have more step, I'll be able to like go back around and change the orientation of the rooms. Hello. Puzzle piece. Buck 10. The other 2 bucks contain gems. All 3 bucks... I'm gonna read the thing. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Hold'ems this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusion that my company is rivals to her. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back, involving 3 bucks of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particular of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, Mr. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which display only true statement. Okay. There will always be at least 1 box which display one false statement. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. So, it's easy. Okay. Puzzle time. You found a rather curious wind-up key, a component of a parlor game. The parlor game. I'm still gonna look around, as I can see the outside. So, logic time. What does the box say? Black Pawn. This box contains gem. All 3 boxes contain gem. That's a lie. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. That's a truth. That's an easy one. Am I missing something? Always 1 box will say true. Always 1 box say false. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. I'm assuming the price is jam. The easy solution is this one. This box contains jam. If all 3 boxes contain jams, that's a lie. 2 are empty. The other 2 boxes contain jams. No. So this is still true. And there's 2 jams. Nice. Cool. Can I get that back? No. Okay, for now it's kind of easy. So I can either go into guest bedroom for lots of steppies, den, or the courtyard. Or I can get into the guest bedroom. The white was true in part. No. Because one box says, at least one says true. At least one says false. And only one box contains treasure. So saying that the other 2 boxes contain treasure is false. So I either put the courtyard here, or I get into the guest bedroom to get 10 steps. But then I have to go backwards. 1, 2, 3. It gives me plus 7 steps, so I'm gonna do that actually. I take a nap. I take an EPTD nap. Gems! Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time in the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've been seeing the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired a floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzle and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rule of dart to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Okay. It's a game of billiard that doesn't require to know the rules of that thing. Of this. White pawn. Ball. Dog. What do I get? That's a tree. In the corner? Lol. Okay. It's nautical base decoration. We have a whale. I feel like I'm gonna need to memorize a lot of information. About these rooms. Don't need to know the rule of dart to play billiard. Okay. -1 steppy. -1 steppy. -1 steppy. Let's go this way. Spare room. A secret passage that leads to a room of a color of my choice. An exchange of gem. Spare room? Okay. Or drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Secret tunnel. Yes. Lead to a room of a color of your choice. Going straight would be intelligent, so I could have a lot of space. Should I make a run for the antechamber? Lead to a room of the color of my choice. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Is it repeatable? I guess so. But that doesn't, like, you gain one, you lose 1, you gain 2. So it's basically just a free space when you enter it. I think I'm gonna go with the spare room. It was one of the statues in the chapel. Okay. It really is a spare room. Like it's that statue. Is that important? Probably for later. It's locked. Dang it. Ching. Well, greeting from Reddington. Okay. I could go see outside for real this time. Nah. The closet, the pantry, or the courtyard? Courtyard. I'm just gonna stay out of the closet for now, you know? Hello. You found a functional metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. Money. Okay. So just... Okay, I can find them randomly, basically. There's... Okay. So there's stuff that is... assured by the floor plan, I guess. And sometimes you just find more, like I found that gem. Okay. I have metal detector. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Les boudoirs. Le den. That's a good place to place the den. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I love the metal detector. Okay. A clock. Okay, they have the same time at least. Un pied de biche. A crowbar. Okay, so time passes for real. A white pawn. Two swans, and that look like a lockbox, but it's not a lockbox seemingly. Okay, that the trunk is locked. Okay, can I do this? Well, I'm gonna go to the commissary, I guess. With item for sale. Oh, there's a sale, 50% off. All item person. Day 20 and 21. Well, unfortunately, yeah. The ridge block. The commissionery will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. Two of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any question or concern regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our Alge manager, Mr. Babbage. Terminal password, something that starts with S. I will read. It's swordfish. No, I see an N at the towards the end, but it looks like sword something. Okay. With pudding without sand. With pudding without dune? What? Hello, the commissary, for sale today. It says I needed jams. Salt shaker are 5. Okay. Shovel is 6. The keys are 10. But then I thought it said I needed item for sale. I need to have like gem to enter it. To place the room. Oh, I get it now. Player 1, player 2. Can I play the game? Probably not. And I cannot buy anything, basically. Okay, thank you. Yeah, let's go this way. The West Wing Hall? No. The drawing room? If I put the pantry, it's kind of a breaking thing. The West Wing Hall will always be in the West Wing. There's a lot of chance that it will be locked also. So I could get the pantry, get the money, come back, buy things, and then go through the courtyard. Let's try it. Money? Wow. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough. So I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay. Lux coffee, flour, sugar. Why can't I have a salt shaker here? We have a grinder for the coffee, a timer. I'm gonna get the apple. Ah, that's great. Tea. Aww. Okay, cannot climb that. It's a very specific E. And a plane. Coffee. With the E missing? Flour, sugar. Is there something else I need to be able to spot in here? It's not like... that might be useful later. I don't know why that would be useful, but that could be useful. I have 5 money. What can I buy with 5 money? I can buy a gem or a salt shaker. For sale today, so it might change. I think I'm gonna keep the thing for an extra shovel, because I think I can dig the spot in the garden. I'm gonna explore outside, even though it's gonna cost me a lot of steps. Because, whatever, it's the first day. $41. So we have okay, interesting. I hope the whole courtyard is technically just one room. Hi. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Minecart? Yes. Waterfall? Water. I have a faucet. Bird bath. Huh, okay. Yes, the game is very pretty with the cell shade look. Excuse me. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, it still counts just as a room, at least. From what I can see. That's a lot more than what I expected. No, it's still working, but I don't think it was the right time from inside. This is open. No, that counted as another room. Okay. The important thing is threshold, seemingly. There's a lot of room that are outside. Also, I don't think we add electricity. Lots of bird bath. Which... What? Is the ground gonna change too? Yes, they all count as room. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your Great Uncle Will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skill have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarter. You may call it a day at any time from the Blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. Oh. Okay. And walking back to the front requires me to do some steps. Okay. Intriguing. I need a combination to this lock. I cannot go in here. But there's apple. Apple. I feel like I could go over there. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find myself a nice little vantage point. Over the manor, and we're going to go on a break. I'll start the music and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. See you. Well, I'll leave you with the music of the game. Be right back. I am back. And we're gonna jump right in. So I feel like I'm missing a lot of info. Birds. There's a lot of room outside. Those are flowers? Now my question is, can I open these doors? Why are you locked? Why are you closed? There's nothing holding it, just push it. Just push it, dude. Just push it. Okay. I guess I'm not gonna do that. So there's this whispering room. Can I sequence break? Probably not. No. And on the other side, I guess the door will also be inaccessible. At least this has a feedback that it's locked. Can probably unlock it from the other side though. Oh yeah. So this was my little waste of time. So, coming back in. Is there something I noticed that is different? I don't think so. Then hallway, courtyard, and then we'll see. Yeah, I'm feeling the time outside is different from what it was inside. That might just be me. Better not be locked. Okay. So I can... Well, if I want to continue, I need to go to the kitchen. Where there's gonna be food for sale. Which is nice, because I just got the pantry a second ago. Money. Mrs. Oli kitchen menu. Banana, 2. Club sandwich, 8. Tomato soup, 5. Today's main course, glazed salmon. The main course is served only in the dining room. Makes sense. Oh, banana, plus 3 steps. Club sandwich, 15 steps. Tomato soup, plus 5 steps for every red room in your house. I don't think I found one red room. So, purples are bedroom. Blues are hallway. Green? Shops. And then you get always in corridor. I want to see my room directory. There's a lot of blue room. Oh, the blue. So we get 45 blue room. These are in excess. Okay, interesting. These are always green room, shops, red room. Okay, okay. So they are in excess. Interesting. Kickstand tie. Red, blue. I'm leaving that open. Scale, toaster, coffee machine, very, very big oven. Cannot interact with any of those. Another scale, food for the dog. Tea. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep my money to buy something more useful. I could get a +5, but I could keep it for later. So, oh, the break. Oh, that could be useful to open the freaking breaker box to get electricity and some puzzle, I guess. But I'm gonna go with the passageway so I can get more avenue. I have the gems. I can do the thing. So creepy. Is there something to be discovered here? Nope. I feel like I'm getting a lot of blank room. Ooh. The security room, though. Wait room, lose half of your steppies. Nope, security room. I'm intrigued by that one. Cinematics. I didn't expect that. Yes. That's exactly what me and Kitty said earlier. I'm being recorded. I look so young. I'm just a child. I'm just a itty bitty child. Uh-huh. I've seen none of these rooms. Except the shop that I saw a little bit. Object permanence. Yeah, it's updating. Not very fast, but it is. So. Tapes are recording. Informations are information. Staff notice. Yes, permanently objecting. Effective for the first week of December. The clocking thing. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Okay. Keycard access security door are more likely to appear in the higher rank of the estate. Keycard. higher rank. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. It's gonna be key card. A cam, B cam. White Knight. Security door is docked by electronic keycard. Okay. Blue memos are true. Red memos are lie. So, in the hallways, there was a note saying the west wings were more likely to be locked. I think it was red, right? It's QWERTY keyboard. Why? Okay. Phone a friend. No? Okay, so I guess if I'm accessing this... Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Security. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. There's a trunk. Not open. But I got everything. Cool. Main menu. Keycard system. Security door are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Keycard system setting. Keycard system settings, security level medium, offline mode lock. Set security level. The security level determines the amount of keycard security door that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security door with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. So... You put me that to low until I find the card. Then I can put it to high because then I will need less key and I will just be able to use the key card. Nice. Offline mode is locked. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting the security doors will be set to if power is lost. By example, if I were to cut out the electricity. As general safety rules, offline mode should be set to unlock if any staff are working in the estate. Cool. Return to security menu. Log in to network. Terminal password. I don't know that. Do I look like I know that? Okay. You are more likely to draw a red rune while drafting or the lavatory. Well, I'm gonna go through the boudoir. There's a purple room. And I found 2 money. An egg? Pictures of Christmas gift. On the 25th. It's this room, right? Yeah. And you find a safe when it's Christmas? What? Is it on the 25th? I'm so confused. Ballerina? I am so confused. Oh. Is this running or not? I don't think it is. Okay. Don't be lucky. So. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. The bunk room. This room comes at 2 bedroom. Not gonna use that. So I can either go to the utility closet, which normally would close all avenues, but then I could put the breaker off, which would open the security door. So allegedly what I could do is get the closet, go to the terminal, change the number of security door to super high, close the electricity. I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't have electricity and lights, because I don't think I'm gonna be I'm gonna go with the dining room. Gonna play it safe, because I don't know the rules. So once I find a room of rank 7, I will have food. Stonks. Mountain. Minecart. Deer. Taxi representation. White pawn. An urn. Wine. A walk-in closet. Experimental house feature? What? I typically work over at Syncalab, but got sent over here for a month to assess more with the new turbine test. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the door works, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tip from my fellow technician would be appreciated. So there's a system with the doors. Oh. Where are you? I want my money. Nice. I'm happy it didn't close. Turn on dev mode. Yes, totally. Does any of this make sense? I love the red threads though. The 10! The 10! The 10! It's pretty much relatively repeats. Thank you. Yeah. Is it the real one? It looks like the real one. But they're using some specific from some country, I think. I took a screenshot of that. Aha! Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 part to 0.5 part. Room temp complete melting point ice. Yes. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kilopascal. In Mount Oli Freezer, lab technician Randolph Helm. Okay. Complete melting point ice. Yeah. Water, yeah, water melts. I know about that. So I got that, I got that, I got... Oh. A false memo. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Cool. Which is wrong. These machines require additional power piped in from the boiler room. Thanks. Did I look at everything? I think so. Time for puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. PU. S. H. Push. TH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. U. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Push 3. up. 8 F 9 push pre up after that's an easy one at least. TE RN 11 after 9. Push 3 up after 9. But I don't have the power right now. So interesting. Show me the weird thing. Welcome to Mrs. Mount Oli Laboratory. Press enter. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Nice. Continue with experiment. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. Each time you eat an apple, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Whenever you draft shop room, lose 10 steps. Okay, for each bedroom you draft after your second, add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. 3 aquariums? Why would I need 3 aquariums? I already have aqua in chat. 3 aquarium? That's too much. Add a small chest to the entrance. Are they gonna be locked? Lose 10 step and gain 20 gold. That's intense. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. The simple thing. Whenever I draft a shop, add a small chest to the entrance. After approval, the experimental feeder will remain active for the rest of the day. Start experiment. That was research log. No experiment found. Research log will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay, cool. Pause experiment. There's an experiment progress in the moment. Would you like to pause this experiment? No. Login to network. Terminal password. I don't know. Why would I know that? I have no clue how to know that. I need to find a boiler room. Well, that's the end of this day. No, there's another place I can go from the dining room. No, that's the end of the day. So the only thing I have right now is 9 money. That experiment number 1. I have 9 money, so I can go allegedly it's 9 monies. Buy stuff. That's not useful. I can buy a shovel. Maybe all hope is not lost. Hi, I would like a shovel. You know what? A garden shovel. Look like could be useful for digging, yes. And I'm gonna buy a cut jam. So now, I hope that I'm gonna be able to shove the hole. Can I shove the... Yes! Coin! A fuel coin. 2. Key? A fuel impressive pebble. Not even worth picking up. Oh. And I think that's the only one. Was there another place that I saw that? I don't think so. I guess outside we go. It's 7, a little bit before 30. No, it's the right time. Okay, I was just weirded out. So, question, is there was a bluebird digging spot outside? I don't think so. And I don't think you can keep anything in between days, so I wanted to check if I could put another coin in the thing. What's that? That's closed. Now does going up and down. Yeah, pretty sure that's the implication. If I like add a, I think that needs a crowbar. And probably a minecart. Okay, passing through that gate. Does that. And private drive, the ground. Yeah, change the name. Yeah, I'm gonna call it today. Because there's nothing else I can do. Call it today. Tomorrow you will awake and find the room of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. Call it. Cool. First day. So what I learned today is push 3 up after 9. That's it. And I found 1 item. True, I bought the other one. So green rooms, very good. I did well, yeah. Did you completed it? Or did you just like did 1 or 2 like playthrough? Hell nah, lol. Save and continue. Let's go, another one. I get my periodic table of the element. You like that? What do you like? I've gotten through a few days, but I keep getting stuck with dead ends at the end of the long corridor. Yeah. Cool. Now, question. You are black. Ace of spade. Cool. Now I have 50 steps to take. Alright. Save and quit option to give you break. Yeah, to encourage you to take break. I need to know. I'm gonna start with here. That's... You know what? Open me a red room. Praise the crowbar. It's the second time I see that. It's literally a nothing burger room. It's literally a nothing burger room. Okay. Okay. I guess. One key, one gem, one money. Or pantry. Five apple, five banana, five orange. We know about it. Tree and... Oh, these changed. Oh, I just realized they place spot where you could have the windows. Oh, so you could technically have a window. Probably like there. Interesting. Okay. Do I take the apple? Why not? Why not coconut? But these changed. Like safety pin, tree. Yeah, and now here there's no window. At least this time it's not closed. I'm gonna go through the bedroom. I know about this place. What is that? A coin purse. Each time you collect 3 money, earn an additional 1 in interest. Wee. That's great. What is that? Who are you? Greeting from Reddington. Why is that important? The portrait on the wall changed also. Pretty sure. No, these were the same. Okay. I got a purse. Okay. So I can choose +1 star for each time you drafted Observatory. But I don't have gems. I'm gonna look a good part of this. So you know what? Whatever I do, I cannot draft the observatory, so I'm gonna close the path. Gonna open the closet. Hello, what is this? A gem. That would have been useful a moment ago. A dice. A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use the die to roll new floor plan. Oh, so you get re-roll for the floor plan. Okay, interesting. Peas in a pod. Mountain. Another hat. Okay. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to move through all these rooms. And it's locked. Lol. Wow, okay. Let's go with the den. Which is kind of sad because I'm gonna lose a door here. White pawn. A gem. I was promised a gem. I received a gem. Oh, there was a safe here last time. So that's gonna also change. A bridge. A wife at a wedding. So I can either utility closet, nope. Courtyard, I guess. Kitchen, which will block me. So I need to really open my opportunity. Give me a courtyard. Tell me I'm gonna get the... No! Interesting. I was expecting something else. Okay. But there's an open crate and soil. Wine cellar, give me 3 gem, but bleh. Locksmith, there's keys for sale. I don't have any place I need a key. That damn utility closet, yeah. I'm gonna go with corridor. And I'm gonna tie cake. Or cake stand. Give me the chapel. Let's get the money. Are they changed? Nope. They are the same. I'm gonna try to reduce my movement, but I'm gonna try to optimize. So security could be nice. Security could be nice. Are you changed? A hobbyist lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal door. That's good. Okay. That's the same thing. We're gonna change the setting. Keycard system, please. Offline mode to unlock. Oh, so yes. Set security level to low. Confirm setting. And I don't think I have anything else to do. View the inventory. Did I miss something? One trunk, that's good. There's a vault. Okay. That would be good. One key or the parlor. I know how to. The parlor is gonna give me stuff. Hello. I'm in the parlor. It's gonna be the same game. One false, one true. Two things are empty. Wind up keys, yes. What do you say today? Same thing? This box is the black box. This is false. This box is the blue box. This is false. The box that claims to be black has the gem. This is true. So the box that claims to be black has the gem. Thank you. The portraits in, like, there's always two. They're always in the same spot of the house, I think. What does that mean? Yeah, here I remember the plane, and there was the E missing from. Here was the pantry. And in the pantry, I was like, oh, the E is here, and over it, it was like the coffee thing, and it was missing an E, and I was like, the E is now here. And we are here. What does that mean, though? does it mean? Okay. Weight room. Nope, too early. Kitchen. Food for sale. Laundry room. Launder currency. I love it. I'm gonna go with the laundry room since it's a cul-de-sac. Okay. The service costs 5 money and will exchange all of your gem with all of your cash at 1-to-1 rate. Wash and dry. The service costs 5 and exchange all of your key with all of your gems. 1-to-1 rate. Service costs 10 and will exchange all of your keys with all of your cash. That's interesting. You feel like a set piece that is far bigger than it should be. That looks like a door. Staircase, 4-star. I feel like this is about how to unlock certain permanent fixture. Like the observatory gave you like starting, and once you reach 4 you will unlock a staircase somewhere. Possibly here, actually. Upon putting an E in that room where I am, you unlock a plane? I don't know. That's confusing. Okay. It's gonna be... goodbye. Was that here last time? I don't think so. Buy my money. Nope. Nope. Yes. Break soon. Thank you. The West Wing Hall. Just let me out. Let me out. On that note, before I read this thing, we're going to go on a break. So, stay seated. I'll keep you in company of a little bit of 2 music playing at the same time probably, but I'll be back in a few. See y'all. Hello. I am back. Boom. So, where were we? We were here. And now, I want to be there. Staff notice, June 15, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff member refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft south something. Huh. Okay, and this is why. Okay. Yes! F you! Commissaries with item for sales? Or the nook with a key? Nook with a key. The radio's still there, that's still there. A bat? And laboratory. Huh. Do I need to place the thing? Interesting thing. This is a tower. Oh. Noteworthy, yes, having a journal is noteworthy. A wooden brass magnifying glass. Inspect document of the estate more closely. Sinclair has many. The secret that he will take to his grave. Antechamber appear to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. Yeah. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Whoa! Okay. I'm gonna keep that in notes. That's a good item. What could be nice here? Dining room, nope. Drawing room, not bad. Guest bedroom could be interesting. I have interest in this room though. And I have gems. Orsi! Another phone. Look! Drawing floor plan. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in room that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Is there some info hidden somewhere? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, cute. What is happening here? Well, let's try the simplest thing. Let's try to go north. Observatory. I don't have a gem. Kitchen, don't have a gem. Utility closet, don't have a gem. Redraw floor plan. Ooh. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. But I'm intrigued. Could I can't open the red light? Not at all? Nothing? Okay. You don't seem able to pick this door lock. Well. That's a hallway going down. You know what? No, I'm gonna wait to have a gem. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Lies. They're not more likely to be locked. Airplane. Okay. Like the lock picks. This room counts as 2-bedroom, but like breaker box. F that. Did I have the security room? It's kind of far though. Maybe it's worth it though. I'm gonna spend some steps because I think this is worth it to test the theory. it's on the other side of the chapel. I've committed. Buy money. High and unlock. Cool. Perfect. Goodbye, money. Did I try that door, by the way? Okay. I'm not gonna try that. Can use a lot of steps. And we'll see if we can at least open that one. Yes. Boudoir. Dining room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna get a meal. I don't think that's super crazy. Because this would give me a meal if I open rank 8. Do I get an item here? I don't think so. Less likely to find item laying around in your house. No! You know what? Redraw. Seven locked door. What? I'm more interested in that though. Money. Stonks. A key. This thing. Minecart. So I'm seeing that the pictures comes in pair. So now I have a certain amount of keys. I guess commissaries. Because then this I can open with a key. This I can go around here. Hi, commissaries. What's written here? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. And the answer is no. Not really. Swan song. I love being able to look at this. Close. Nothing hidden. What's for sale today? Jam. No. Salt shaker. Sledgehammer. Interesting. Metal detector. Always useful. Fortunately, I have no money. Why a salt shaker? I'm confused about that. I wanna go straight ahead, but I can whenever I draft the bed will gain 5. Well, I guess. It's a hamster! Nice. Hello. Hi. Even the hamster has a bunk bed. You gonna run? Yeah, buddy. It's a bunk bed. Shut the fuck up! Ooh, banana! Banana. Banana. I would like to take this flashlight with me to Blackpawn. So I don't think the colors matter that much. For the Turtle of Vera. Okay. Interesting. Something else? Tree. Camp Colonel. And matchstick. Yeah, I have a theory for that one. A game theory dies. Okay, I'm gonna go with this first. Might be a mistake. Oh, that's good, actually. Steppies. Freaky. Nice. Just didn't see the build a room, the house. I was explaining to go. Okay. Well, that was kind of very worth it, actually. Because I got my steppies back. Okay. I need to test 2 things. I want to close the electricity. and see what changed in the house. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. The keycard entry system can be closed. Oh! Yes! Okay, now the other thing I want to check. Also, I don't know what this is. VAC indicator. And the cabinet is not there. Garage is closed. That is such a good thing. And now I can see in the black room. Oh! Teen memos found in Hartley's rooms are always false. Green memos found in Hartley's rooms are always false. Yes, that's the question, because it's on red. But you don't know that, because it's just under a black light, so it's in black and white. You know what you did. Mohoho. I know how to open the door to the apple trees. To the apple trees. Oh, that was so worth it. Oh, maybe there's gonna be info on like the moon color of the girl. I don't think I can see anything hidden on that picture. The magnifying glass was such a thing. Print note. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Yes! Give me my money. Oh. Queen or king? King has the little thing. Details in the pictures everywhere. Yes, no, toaster. This one's better. A little bit more in focus. Very not in focus. Do I see stuff in the background? No. Those are the pictures. Oh, self-portrait in the mirror. Sinkako, yeah. Yeah, 11:28. Confirm. The timers a little bit everywhere. Self-portrait. Maybe the sink. That's a picture he took in the bathroom. That might be important later to remember that. Cannot see that picture. This is nice. Okay, this was very nice. The breaker room, worth it. Very worth it. So, use a key. I don't want a maid's closet. Though the boiler room? Hello. I think it's gonna have to be the boiler room. Because else I'm stuck. And happily, I have the gem. You monster. Okay. Ah, it's split into. Oof. Oof. What does any of this mean? Oh, I think I can lower this. If I'm intelligent enough. Okay. Hello. This opened that door. Nice. That's not what I want specifically. What I want more specifically is probably not attainable. What's that? That's gonna be a complicated one. Okay. This goes there. This goes here. Okay, I can stop it in holes. What's the pattern here? Do I just need to be lucky, or can I see it actually? Good enough. Okay. This is gonna be helpful. Partially. Okay. Partially helpful. This is now open. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I need to power this thing with the 3 boiler. And then I'm gonna be able to like activate that thing, which will be a mega boiler basically. Okay. Yeah. So this is now this door being quote unquote self-sufficient. Yeah, okay. I think I'm right with that. And I can either open that door. Okay, I like the bullet room for now. You're cool, but I don't need you. What is your story? I think you feed the laboratory, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So this goes to the central. This goes to the central. No, that's true. I can go from the top. Because I have that open. Now all 3 of them are open. Activate. Oh. Okay. But if I want to open this door... Okay. Let's see what I can do. Let's send the power this way. And then... If I switch you, are you off? Nope. It's just on. So I can go down here. And what's that one? It's this here. And now to go there, I need to do... Oh no, wait. How do I need to do it? No, I need this one to be activated with that. But if it's activated with that, I cannot open the door. Or do I just need one or the other? I think I just need one or the other, which is good. But if I need one or the other... Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. The one I want is this one. Okay. The terrace is good though. The boudoir would bring me to that thing though. Oh. Not even. Money somewhere? Not even a little bit of money? Yeah. Whenever item would be spread through the house, they are placed in this room instead. So weird. But those are such great options. I wish I had a gem. Give me item. Banana. Spreading item. Some special room allow you to spread item through the house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. Or if you had a conference room, spread item are considered in that room instead. Okay. Great view of the side of the house where there's nothing. Cool. The safe code is not 9083. So meeting adjourned, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Not 9083, just in case I get like a list of possible code and then it goes like you need to remove these and these and these and these. Okay. Thunderstorm and wheat. So I found nothing here. Now I would like to go back to the dining room. Because I think I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I get a meal, right? Possibly. I'm not gonna chance it right now. Use the key. Package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. It's a good moment to lose it. Two, 3. If I go in, I'm gonna be 6. After a rank 8 has been reached, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to reach there. Gonna be at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. At 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so I need to be able to do that. Yes! It's high security door! So they're gonna be unlocked. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plan. I mean... It's dinner served. I'm gonna have to go there, actually. Información. Marigolds win Herald literary honor. Protection Rose Marion Marigold add yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political association that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay. Swimbird, author never considered herself success. By Gail Ernest. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of book we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has celebrated in a previous interview that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son, and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and an unwavering, blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forward to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed the authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF. LCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumor in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mrs. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 days ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy to the charge were little dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Ruffington Press. Welcome to Ruffington. Reddington? It was Reddington, not Ruffington. Citing personal reason, the announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Kelly Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at the press function was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under, waved down a local. This is the third major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. Trial began on Tuesday, expected to last up to something with grand treason. Okay. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bell Tea Room in Trisdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. She has a swan necklace. Okay. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fenris have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibit. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circle, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum ground dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruder broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Harris. The priceless crown jewel, whose material worth pale in comparison to the historic value. If those rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. So, Mom disappeared. And those were, let's just say, put together in a very specific narrative-driven story. Interesting. So, now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 steps. Food time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! No! De rager! Oh! So you cannot explore... Like, you need to have a step to explore in the room? That's bullshit. Mount Oli West face again. Okay. I would have explored at the end. I'm kind of sad. But I want to make at least a little exploration. So I'm gonna go on a break. And I'll be back to explore the apple trees. Which now I have a code. So be right back after the break. And back. So, I want to check outside if anything changed, because now I have the code to the apple tree place. The private drive underground. The campsite. And the code 1128. Le unlock. The Apple Orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 step. Let's fucking go! Woohoo! Yes. Okay. Does it open another? No. Okay, so I don't really care. Ah, no, wait. Boop. I'm gonna see what it's actually using at the beginning. Oh, I just saw the mountain. What are you? What do you want? Because now I have apple. Apple! Gardener's Logbook from April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no note, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various garden and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealing on the estate in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holy's alluring ground. My domain stretched from gate to gate and encompassed the Apple Orchard, Entrance Drive, and East Yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the West Ground has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the West Path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundkeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wing. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. That's gonna be nice too. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wing of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the room that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yield. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from garden and the amount of flower that can bloom in a greenhouse. I will take that in note. Next page. Smudge Pot. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixture and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamp and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including, but not limited to, the Orchard Smudge Pot. The smudge pot found amongst the apple tree here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperature and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter month to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resource for the estate, other gas-powered machinery and appliance. So this need to be open in winter? A few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel, Rena. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Miss Mount Holy be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously. though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of her lunch yesterday. And she wondered why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner guard, and I am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particular for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rena's depiction in the chapel. Okay. What's that? What is that? So I get apple. So I can do this for now. But I still do not know how to open the rest of the place. Now my question is, does this light the underground? Or not at all? Value. Also, yeah, now I've noticed the mountain. There's room under there. I guess that would be my reserve of gas. Do I need to have a light to come in here? I would like to have a light to come in here. You know, just a set of matchstick. Like, I saw a flashlight in the house too, and I'm like, you know. But yeah, the apple trees are tasty, tasty. Tasty, tasty apple. The other thing I want to see is, I like the look of the house too. It looks like jumbled up. Very Edith Finch. But like flat. It doesn't look locked. That's the worst. Okay. I'm gonna review what we found. Just very fast. House history. Miss Mount Holly Charming Cottage. Yeah. West facing in. And this is day 3. Cool. Permanent edition. Ooh. Ooh. There's like 4 or 5. But the courtyard appeared in the middle. Even if it's a green room. Twice, actually. I want to see room directory. That's the only green room I've encountered also. I didn't encounter room 1. Puzzle, blueprint, rarity, it's common. Entrance hall, permanent. Spare room. Closet, dead end. Yeah, I know that. Storeroom. Common place. Nook is common place. That day 2 progress though, just the black room with the magnifying glass was chef kiss. Very chef kiss. The Nook. The breaker box is a mechanical room, rarity standard. Another mechanical room. The boiler room is unusual. Okay, interesting. Security is a mechanical room. Cost 1. Laboratory. That was funny. The dining room is the meal servant dining room when you reach rank 8. Conference room. Type spread. That's the first time I've encountered that. That's the objective. Bedroom. Entry bedroom. Type entry. Oh, it's when you enter a thing. Bunk room. Type bedroom, bedroom, dead end, dead end. Oh, I just realized the little thing. Description, boy. Pass a step and beyond the grand door. Mission to Mount Holy is granted by way of a dark and garish lobby, suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest adventure begins. Over the 3 doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining room. Yes. Spare room. An unfurnished, unfinished, and otherwise unremarkable empty room. If there had at some point been plans for the spare room, it would seem those designs are now long forgotten. Sus. The parlor. The green memo in Artley rooms are false. The bedroom here. It's not Artley room. The boudoir for her ladyship. The bunk room was for the young Sinclair boys. The guest bedroom. Okay. Cost a lot. Only green room I have is a courtyard. Shops. The laundry room was so great. And there's a lot of red rune and this seems to be kind of frequent. A room one might go to great length to avoid showing guests despite them always probing for its location. Lol. Watch over by 8 Algerian angel depicted in stained glass. Okay. Archives. That was interesting. Yes, that was nice. However, due to a faulty installation, the safe light often overload their circuit capacity and blew a fuse. Yep. Weight room. Rare. Rare. Fuck off. So, I think it's late enough. I'll record my save. I think I'll have to take note of the portraits, well, the pictures, next time. I was expecting more puzzle than like a meta puzzle, but I'm kind of liking it for now. So that has been used. Oh, the other thing is I want to use Swansong to connect to the computer. It's gonna be another thing. Cool. On that note, I'm gonna say, wait a moment. Let me put that aside. Ew. Let's go back to the mood. I'm gonna say it's been a good session. I like this game. It's really fun. I can't wait to become like all-knowing about the thing, because I feel like it's gonna be a lot like The Witness, where I just went like, oh wait, you can have a magnifying glass, and I just zoom at the picture and go like, oh, informations, new keys that are here, not at the top of my computer. I'm gonna have to get a button to do the big brain, this. And I'm also happy because I feel like I didn't hide any information on the game, except like here. But like, whoo. Oh, and then you get theme of what it is. So it's an inn because we got a lot of bedroom and west facing. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's a cool concept. So, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. What do I do Thursday? Do we keep on going with the blueprints? Or do I go with a smaller stream like I think I want to do on Thursday? Maybe I'll see. Maybe I really don't know what I want to do. Wrong scene. Yeah. I'll have to see what we're going to do on Thursday, but I want to stream on Thursday if I'm not too late in work this week. So once I'm done with my meeting with my boss, I will be able... Oh, I need to call it a day to close the game. So can I resume the tree? No, I guess it's save and quit. Do-do. I'm a responsible adult. Come on. So, yeah. Not yet. You know what? I'm gonna actually just close the game and see what it's gonna do, because yeah. I have a small game. I have boxes, which is very similar to the room that I could do, or maybe I could stream a little bit of Minecraft, but I'm not sure how my computer is gonna handle Minecraft and streaming at the same time. But that could be something I could do. That might be a project. And no, I don't have new polishes. It's gonna be at the end of this month because I'm gonna get my birthday polishes. There's gonna be the travel 6th-year anniversary of Olotaco set, which I have a very fucking pretty cobalt blue. But that's all I know yet, and they're gonna release it, so I'm gonna maybe have a little buy of that. But no, no new nail polish for now. But maybe that could be something I would be doing. I need to redo them. I might do them tomorrow. But yeah, that's a possibility. But I have a lot of work this. If I'm okay, I'm gonna call you. If you need top coat. That's all night for real. Yes, night for real, cause I need to also go sleep. BEP. Nope, I didn't choose server on stream yet, so that could be possibly something we do Thursday. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream soon. Just gonna check quickly if there's someone on Twitch that I could raid. And no, nobody's there. There's no one. I'm all alone. So, see you next week, Monday, for the continuation of the blueprints. And I'm also gonna try to stream this Thursday. On that note, have a great evening. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to take your medication if you forgot already, because it's important. And see you later, alligator. Bye-bye.